Hello, hi everyone. I am your producer. Now I am going to teach you the part third of the third lesson, Gentlemen of Rio and Medio, which is written by Juan A. Shadilau. Dear students, this session I am going to start with the paragraph number 7, which begins with very interesting lines. A month later, my friends had moved into Rio and Medio. They had replastered the old house, pruned the trees, patched the fence, and moved in summer. One day they came back to the office to complain. The children of the village were overrunning their property. They came every day and played under the trees, built little play fences around them, and took blossoms. When they were spoken to, they only laughed and talked back good naturedly in Spanish. Dear students, look at the sentences which are used by the writer Juan A. Sedillo in the paragraph number 7. A month later, my friends had moved into Rio and Medio. A month later, dear students, see here the sentence is used. A month later. Later means nantara. It's an adverb here. Late, you know it. Late, later, latest. Okay, it can be used as an adverb or an adjective. Okay, late, you know it, is the opposite word of early. Later, earlier. Understand? And latest, in this sense, earliest. And latest, another meaning, you know it, very recent. Okay, a month later, here it is used as an adverb in the sentence. ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳ ನಂತರ my friends means American friends of Juan A. Shedilau had moved into Rio and Medio. They moved into Rio and Medio. See the meaning of move into. Got it? MOVE, move into. What's the meaning of move into? Move into means ಒಳಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸು. ಒಳಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸು. What does it mean? American friends ರಿಯೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೀಡಿಯೋದೊಳಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದರು. Why? Because they had bought Don Anselmo's land and house. Therefore, they came into their land after 1 month. Then they had replastered the old house. They had replastered the old house. See here, had plus PPF. Here, had plus PPF is used in the sentence. You know it. Had plus PPF. Had plus PPF. What does it mean? Whenever had plus PPF, if you see in the sentence, that will become past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Okay, they had replastered the house. Plaster gilav madu. Plaster. Plaster. Plasters, plastering, plastered, plastered. Got it? S form is plasters. Understand? And ing form is, do you know? Plastering. And past form is plastered. Past participle form remains unchanged. Okay, plastered. And now the writer uses the word replaster. Re means once again. Replastered again. ಪುನಃ ಗಿಲಾವು ಮಾಡು. ರೀ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ, ಪುನಃ. ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್, ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್, ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗ್, ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್, ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್. ಮನೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಗಿಲಾವು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದರು. ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಹೌಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ adjective. Got it? Old is an adjective. Its opposite word is new. Old house. ಹಳೆಯ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಗಿಲಾವು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದರು. ದೆನ್ pruned the trees. Pruned the trees. ಮರಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸವರಿಸಿದರು. ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಸವರಿಸೋದು. ಪ್ರೂನ್. P-R, you know it. P-R-U-N-E. Prune means savaru. Its S form is prunes. Pruning. Pruned. And past participle form is pruned. Understand? Say, they pruned the trees. What did they do? They replastered the house and pruned the trees. ಮರಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸವರಿಸಿದರು. How to prune the trees? I will show you one small video to make the idea clear. Okay? Come on, you please see and enjoy it. Study. Okay, students, I hope you came to know how to prune the trees. Okay, what did they do? See, the American friends came to Rio and Medio 1 month after the sale date, and they had replastered the old house and pruned the trees. What else did they do? They patched the fences. The fence around their orchard and house was damaged, and they patched it here and there where it was damaged. Patch means what? P-A-T-C-H, patch. Patch means tepe hatsu. Patch means tepe hatsu. Understand? ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಹರಿದಿತ್ತು, ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ವಾಟ್? ಫೆನ್ಸ್. F-E-N-C-E. Fence means ಬೇಲಿ. Understand? Fence means ಬೇಲಿ, ತಟ್ಟಿ. Understand? It was damaged here and there. What did they do? They repaired it. Patch means ಒಂದುಗೂಡಿಸೋ, ತೇಪೆ ಹಚ್ಚೋ. Its S form is patches. ING form is patching. And past form, do you know? Patched. And past participle form is patched. I hope it's clear. See, different works they did. They replastered the old house, pruned the trees, and patched the fence. Patched the fence means they repaired the fence. Then they moved in summer and is a conjunction. Moved in summer. Please remember, they came to their new house new orchard in summer. Move means what? Move means agamisu, chelisu. Got it? MOVE. Move. Its S form is, do you know? Moves. ING form, moving. Past form, moved. And past participle form remains the same. Move, moves, moving, moved, moved. Move means agamisu. Please remember. Say, move opposite word, do you know? Stand still or retrain. Stay in place. Understand? Here, before the names of seasons, we have to use in. In is what? In is preposition. It means Saptami Ali. It is used before the names of seasons, months, years, etc. Got it? In summer, in winter, in autumn, we say so. ದೇ ಮೂವ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸಮರ್. ಬೇಸಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹೊಸ ಮನೆ, ಹೊಸ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದರು. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಯು ನೋ ಇಟ್. ದೇ ರೀಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಹೌಸ್, ದೇ ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ದ ಫೆನ್ಸಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ pruned all the trees in the orchard because they were all gnawed as they were not well maintained. And one dina, they came back to the office to complain. One day, American friends came back to the office. June is Sedilo, not to say happiness, but to complain. Understand? Come back means Tirugiba, Maraliba. Got it? Come back. Come back is equal to, please remember, return. They came back to June A. Sedilo's office. Why? To complain. 2 plus V1 is there. For example, to complain. COMPLAIN. To complain. ತಕರಾರು ನೀಡಲು ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಶೆಡ್ಯೂಲೋನ್ ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂದರು. ಕಂಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೂರು ನೀಡು. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಕಂಪ್ಲೈನ್. COMPLAIN. Do you know its S form? Complains. And ING form? Complaining. And past form is complained. Past participle form? Complained. Okay? And do you know its S form? Complain. Its noun form, I would like to say complaint. Complaint is noun form. Complain is verb form. Okay? One day they came back to Sedilo's office. Why? To complain. What was the complaint? Let us see in the next lines. The children. Child, plural form, you know, children. Okay? The children of the village. What is the name of the village? The children of Rio and Medio. Rio and Medio the Makkalu were overrunning their property. Were overrunning their property. Child, do you know? Child is singular. Its plural form is children. Okay? The children of the village. Children of the village. Village refers to Rio and Medio. What were they doing? They were overrunning their property. Please remember, was where plus it means after was where, if ing form, if it is seen or if it comes, it's a sign of the past continuous tense. Do you know? Yes, they were overrunning their property. Do you know the meaning of overrun? Overrun means nusulu. Overrun means nusulu, akramisu. Understand? It's a verb. Understand? Nusulu, we say. Got it? Enter by force. Say they were overrunning their property. Their property refers to their orchard. The orchard was bought by Americans. Understand? So the Americans had thought. They came to Cedilo's office to complain that all the children of Rio and Medio were overrunning their property. They came every day. Please observe the sentence. The writer uses the simple past tense and the adverb of time every day. Simple past tense is used to express habitual action in the past. ಅವರು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ದೇ ಖೇಮ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ, ಅವರು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬಂದರು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು. ದೇ ಖೇಮ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ, ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದಿ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ವುಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ. ಅವರು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಆ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀಸ್. They were playing under the trees. Here, under, is a preposition. Understand what's meant by under? Under is preposition, means ಕೆಳಗೆ. Under the trees. They played under the trees. Play. Play, plays, playing, played, played. They would come every day to the orchard and playing under the trees. Who, the children of Rio and Medio, would come to the orchard every day and play under the trees. And then, what else? Build little play fences around them. They would build little play fences around them. They would build. Built means kattu, nirmiso. Do you know it? Build. Build. Yes, form builds, building. Built. Got it? They would build what? Little play fences. Playfences. Play fences means ಆಟದ ಬೇಲಿಗಳನ್ನು. They would build around the trees. They would build little play fences around the trees. See the children. Here, the children have come into the orchard and busy in playing. Got it? You can see one small picture. Build little play fences where? Around them. Them refers to trees. And took blossoms. See, what is around here? Do you know? Around here, please remember, around is a preposition. Around is a preposition. Understand? Around means suttalu. Got it? Round means sutta. Please remember, round. round. Round means sutta. See, around the trees. Around the trees means marada sutta muttalu. They would build play fences. ಆಟದ ಬೇಲಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕಟ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Okay, let them come every day. Let them play under the trees. Let them build play fences around them. Their mischievousness did not stop here. They took blossoms while going back. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ವಾಪಸ್ ದೇ ವುಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಬ್ಲೂಸಮ್ಸ್, ಮೊಗ್ಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಹೂಗಳನ್ನು ಹರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬ್ಲೂಸಮ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಬ್ಲೂಸಮ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಮೊಗ್ಗು ಅಥವಾ ಹೂ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಹಿಯರ್ ಹೂವನ್ನು ಅವರು ಹರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬ್ಲೂಸಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಮೊಗ್ಗು ಅಥವಾ ಹೂವು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಲೂಸಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ as ವರ್ಬ್. ಫ್ಲವರ್, ಅರಳು, ಹೂವಾಗು. Understand? Its opposite word is wither, WITHER. Okay? What was their complaint? The children of Rio and Mirio would come to the property every day and they would play under the trees. They would build little play fences around the trees and they would take blossoms while going back. Okay. When they were spoken to, they means children, were spoken to. Please remember, here the word were spoken to. I just told you was where plus ing. Was where plus ing ಬಂದರೆ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸ್ ವೇರ್ ನಂತರ ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ? ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಟು PPF ಬಂದದ. ವಾಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಏನದು? ಅದು ಬಿ ವರ್ಬು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಬಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ PPF ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪಲ್ ಬಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್, not active voice. So what are the be verbs? Be verbs are simple. You know it. Be, am, are. Am is are. Was, were, then be, being, been plus PPF. ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಆ ವಾಕ್ಯ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಬಿ ವರ್ಬ್ಗಳ ನಂತರ ING ಬಂದರೆ ಅದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್. ಬಿ ವರ್ಬ್ ನಂತರ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪಲ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪಿ ವಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಗ್ರಹಿಸಬೇಕು. ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ವೆನ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಟು, ಅವರು ಮಾತನಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಾಗ. ವೆನ್ ದೇ ವೇರ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ವೈ they were coming every day, why they were playing under the trees, why they were building the play fences around the trees, why they were taking blossoms while going back. If they were spoken to regarding these things, who children, by the Americans, what did the children do? They only laughed. ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು? they only laughed. ಅವರು ಕೇವಲ ನಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. And talked back good naturedly in Spanish. Laugh, you know, LAUGH. Laughed, its original form is laugh, nagu. They only means ಕೇವಲ ನಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು. They wouldn't say anything back to the Americans. ಏನು ಅಂತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಹೂವು ಯಾಕೆ ಒಯ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟಾಕ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಅವರೊಂದಿಗೆ ತಿರುಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ಟಾಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ತಿರುಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಟಾಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ತಿರುಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡು. ಟಾಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಟಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಟಾಕ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಟಾಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಹೌ ಡಿಡ್ ದೇ ಟಾಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್? ಗುಡ್ ನೇಚರ್ಡ್ಲಿ. ಗುಡ್ ನೇಚರ್ಲಿ, ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸೌಜನ್ಯದಿಂದ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ಗುಡ್ ನೇಚರ್ಲಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸೌಜನ್ಯದಿಂದ. ಯಾವ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ? ಇನ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾನಿಷ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್. ಸಿ, why did they speak to Americans in Spanish language? Because the children of Rio and Medio didn't know English. Therefore, they would speak back to them in Spanish language. How? Very politely. And they would not argue with Americans. They knew to whom the trees were belonged to. To whom the trees were belonged. And who were the owners of the trees? The children of Rio and Medio knew this truth very well. Therefore, they would not argue with Americans. Got it? I hope this paragraph is clear. Let's move to the next paragraph. When this complaint came to Cedilo's office by the Americans, being a mediator, a lawyer, the story writer, when the case came to his office, he was not in position to keep silent. Okay? Ha. Then I sent a messenger up to the mountains for Don Anselmo. It took a week to arrange another meeting. When he arrived, he repeated his previous preliminary performance. He wore the same faded cutaway, carried the same stick, and was accompanied by the boy again. She took hands all around, sat down with the boy behind the chair, and talked about the weather. Finally, I broached the subject. Don Anselmo, about the ranch you sold to these people. They are good people and want to be your good neighbors always. When you sold to them, you signed a document, a deed, and in that deed, you agreed to several things. One thing was that they were to have the complete possession of the property. Now, Don Anselmo, it seems that every day the children of the village, what? Overrun the orchard and spend most of their time there. We'd like to know if you, as the most respected man in the village, could stop them from doing so in order that these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. Yeah, come on. I sent a messenger up to the mountains for Don Anselmo. I here refers to Zuan A.A. Shedilau, the mediator between Don Anselmo, the old man, gentleman of Rio and Medio, and the Americans who bought the land, who bought the property. I sent a messenger up to the mountains for Don Anselmo. Please remember here send. S-E-N-D. Send means kalisu. Do you know? Its S form sends. ING form is sending. Past form sent. Past participle form is sent. Same. There are some words in English. They have same format. Like B-E-N-D, bend, you know. Bend, bends, bending, bent, bent. And L-E-N-D, lend, lends, lending, lent, lent. Similarly, you know it, spend, spend, spends, spending, spent, spent. Okay. Say, I sent a messenger up to the mountains for Don Anselmo. Up to the mountains. Up to means tanaka. Please remember. Up to is a preposition. Up to means, what does it mean? Up to means tanaka. After up to, it's a preposition. Please remember. After up to, what does come? Always a place. Understand? Place or a time phrase. Up to. Understand? After up to, place or time phrase may come. Understand? Okay. Up to the mountains. For whom? For Don Anselmo. One more phrase is used here for your kind information. Send for. Do you know? Send for means kare kalisu. Send for means kare kalisu. ರಿಯೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಿಡಿಯೋ ಆ ಊರಿಗೆ ಡಾನ್ ಅನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋನನ್ನು ಆ ಮುದುಕನನ್ನು ಜೆಂಟ್ಲ್ಮನನ್ನು ಕರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶೆಡಿಲೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮೆಸೆಂಜರ್ನನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿದ. ಮೆಸೆಂಜರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೂತ, ಸುದ್ದಿಯನ್ನು ಒಯ್ಯುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಧೂತ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಮೆಸೆಂಜರ್, ಧೂತನನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿದ. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಡ್? ಇಟ್ ಟುಕ್ ಅ ವೀಕ್ ಟು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಅನದರ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಇಟ್ ಟುಕ್ ಅ ವೀಕ್. ಇಟ್ ಟುಕ್ ಅ ವೀಕ್. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ವಾರ ಹಿಡಿಯಿತು. ಎದಕ್ಕೆ? ಟು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಅನದರ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್. ಟು ಅರೇಂಜ್, ಯು ನೋ ಇಟ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಟು ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿವ್. Another, another is what? It's an adjective. It's also called a determiner. It means ಮತ್ತೊಂದು. ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್, ಸಭೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ವಾರದ ಸಮಯ ಬೇಕಾಯಿತು. ವೈ? ಯು ನೋ ಇಟ್. ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮನ್ ಡಾನ್ ಅನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ, the old man, the most respected man of Rio and Medio, was not in hurry. It took almost 1 week to arrange another meeting with him. Yes, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ವಾರದ ಸಮಯ ಬೇಕಾಯಿತು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ವೆನ್ ಹಿ ಅರೈವ್ಡ್, ಆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಅವು ಬಂದಾಗ. ಅರೈವ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, ಯು ನೋ ಇಟ್, ಆಗಮಿಸು. ರೈಟ್? ARRIVE. Arrive means ಆಗಮಿಸು. Come. Arrives, arriving, arrived, arrived. When he arrived, ಆತ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದಾಗ, what happened? He repeated his previous preliminary performance. Previous preliminary performances. ಆತ repeated. Repeat means, what does it mean? Repeat, do you know? He repeated the same thing. Please remember. REPEAT. Repeat. He repeated, ಪುನರಾವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡು. He repeated what? Previous means ಹಿಂದಿನ. Understand? Previous means ಹಿಂದಿನ. And its opposite word, do you know? Subsequent. Preliminary. Preliminary means ಆರಂಭಿಕ. Its opposite word is, do you know? Final. Performance means what? What's meant by performance? Performance means ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ, ಅಭಿನಯ, ಕೆಲಸ. Performance, PERFORMANCE. Performance means what? ಅಭಿನಯ ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಧನೆ. Previous preliminary performance. PREVIOUS. Previous preliminary performance. Please remember. Previous opposite word, do you know? Previous opposite word is subsequent. You can say SUBSEQUENT. Subsequent. Previous preliminary performance he repeated when he came into the office of ಜುವನ್ ಎ ಶೆಡಿಲೋ. ಶೆಡಿಲೋನ ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೆದಾಗ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮತ್ತು ಅದೇ ಏನು ಮೊದಲು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಅಭಿನಯವನ್ನು ಈಗ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ. ದೆನ್ he wore the same faded cutaway. He wore. Do you know the meaning of wore? See, wore is the past form of wear. Wear means put on. Do you know? That is so. Its yes form is wears. Ing form is wearing. Past form wore. Past participle form is worn. Got it? He wore. ಆತ ಧರಿಸಿದ್ದ. ಏನು? The same faded cutaway. The same. ಅದೇ. Same means ಅದೇ. Do you know opposite of the word same? Same opposite word is, never forget, same opposite word is different. he was not wearing, he was not wearing different new cutaway or coat, the same faded cutaway. ಅದೇ ಮಾಸಿದ ಕಟವೆ, ಕಟವೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕೋಟು, ಅದೇ ಮಾಸಿದ ಕೋಟನ್ನು ಧರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಹಿಯರ್ ಕಟವೆ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ ಟು coat. Understand? Cutaway refers to coat. Faded. Faded means mashida. Please remember. F-A-D-E-D. Faded. He was wearing the same faded cutaway. Understand? Faded means mashida. Faded opposite word is, you know it. You can say fresh. Understand? Bloomed. Fresh. You can say. New. He was wearing the same faded cutaway. Cutaway means here what? It refers to coat. Don't forget it. He carried the same stick. Ade the middle rod of the old umbrella. Understand? He carried tandidda. Carry means taru, tegedukondu ba. He carried the same stick. C-A-R-Y. Carry is a verb. Carry means tegedukondu ba. Understand? He carried. Carry, carries, carrying, carried, carried. He carried the same stick. ಅದೇ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದ. ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕೋಲು. Though he had taken $1,200, he had not bought any new dresses. He didn't change his lifestyle when the money came. He was as he was. There was no change in his behavior. Okay. Then he had brought the same stick. What else? And he was accompanied by the boy again. He was accompanied by the boy again. He was accompanied. What's meant by accompany? You know it. A-C-C-O-M-P-A-N-Y. Accompany means jote baru. He was accompanied. Sangada iru. Jotege hogu. Accompany. S form, do you know? Accompanies. And ing form, accompanying. Understand? And past form, accompanied. Past participle form is accompanied. Understand? Please remember, he was accompanied by the boy again. Here what is by? By is a preposition. The sentence is in passive form. He was accompanied by the boy again. Again means ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಹುಡುಗನನ್ನು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕರೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದ. Who? Gentleman Don Anselmo. What next? He shook hands all around. He shook hands all around. When he entered the office, he shook hands all around. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಾಡಿಸಿದ. He said hi to everybody when he entered the office. Please remember, he shook hands all around. Shake, S-H-A-K-E, shake means what? Shake means alladisu. Shake, S form, shakes. ing form is shaking. Past form is shook. Past participle form is shaken. He shook his hands all around. All around means all around in the office. He said hi to everybody when he entered the office. Okay, then what else? Please remember what else happened. Something happened. He sat down with the boy behind his chair. Don Anselmo sat down with the boy behind his chair. Sat down. Sit down means ಕೆಳಗೆ ಕುಳಿತುಕೋ. with the boy behind his chair. With is a preposition, behind is a preposition. How? Sat down. Here, down is what? This is adverb. He sat down with the boy behind his chair. ತನ್ನ ಚೇರ್ ಹಿಂದೆ ಹುಡುಗನನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ತಾನು ಚೇರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡ. It was his style. And talked about the weather. He talked about the weather. Here about is preposition. It means ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕುರಿತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆತ ವೆದರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ. Don Anselmo's style you have to observe. Whenever he was called for the meeting, he was not hurry in asking about the reason, in asking about the matter. Simply, he would talk about weather, rain, crop, family. Understand? These things were his topics. Generally, he would talk. It means he was more experienced and he was more matured. His intention was who had called him for meeting, they had to open the subject. They had to open the subject. It was his opinion. Finally, see here, ಕೊನೆಗೆ I broached the subject. ನಾನೇ ವಿಷಯ ಎತ್ತಿದೆ. Finally, opposite word initially. ಕೊನೆಗೆ I broached the subject. Who broached the subject? BROACH. Broach means ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪಿಸು, ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಆರಂಭಿಸು. Understand? Broach. S form is, you know it, broaches. ING form is broaching. Past form is broached. Past participle form is, do you know, broached. Got it? Finally, Juan A. Shadilov, the writer, he himself broached the subject. He himself opened the subject. Why the meeting was called. Right? Okay. Then he started speaking. Don Anselmo Shadilov starts speaking. Don Anselmo, about the ranch you sold to these people. About the ranch. Ranch means what? Ranch means land. Please remember, RANCH. Ranch means what? Land. About the land. ಅದೇ ಜಮೀನು ನೀವು ಮಾರಿರಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? You sold to these people. You sold to these people. ಅದೇ ಈ ಮಂದಿಗೆ, ಈ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ನರಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಜಮೀನು ಮಾರಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿತ್ತು. About the ranch you sold to these people. Sold, do you know? Its original form is surely, I hope you know, sell. Got it? Sell. S form is sells. ING form is selling. Past form is sold. Past participle form is sold. Do you know its opposite word? BUI, buy. Buy, buys, buying, bought, bought. About the land you sold to these people. Ade, about the ranch you sold to these people. Next, they are good people. They are good people. ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಂದಿ. And want to be your good neighbors always. Good opposite word, do you know? Bad. And want to be your good neighbors always. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಂದಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ನೈಬರರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ನೆರೆಹೊರೆಯವರಾಗಿರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಪಡೋಶಿ ಆಗಿರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಶೇಜಾರಿ ಆಗಿರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಬಯಸ್ತಾರೆ. They want to be your good neighbors always. Always, you know it. It's an adverb. Neighbors, do you know? ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದವರು, ನೆರೆಯವರು. ಗುಡ್ ನೈಬರ್ಸ್. ದೇ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಗುಡ್ ನೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್. ಅವ್ರು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಮಂದಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ನೆರೆಹೊರೆಯವರಾಗಿರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೂ ವರ್ ದೇ? ದೇ ವರ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ಸ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ರಾಂಚ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಬೈ the ranch sold by Don Anselmo, the gentleman of Rio and Medio. Right? See, Don Anselmo had come to the meeting from Rio and Medio to Shedilo's office. Now the discussion was going on in his office. Americans were present, and Shedilo tried his best to convince Don Anselmo, saying that when you sold to them, ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಾಂಚನ್ನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಾರಿದಾಗ, ವಾಟ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಡೂ? ಯು ಸೈನ್ಡ್ ಅ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್, ಅ ಡೀಡ್, ಸೇಲ್ ಡೀಡ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್? ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಡೀಡ್. ಯು ಸೈನ್ಡ್ ಅ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್. ಡು ಯು ನೋ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈನ್? Sign, SIGN. Here G is silent. Sign means ರುಜು ಮಾಡು, ಸಹಿ ಹಾಕು, signs. ING form, signing. Past form, do you know? SIGNED, signed. Got it? SIGNED, signed. You signed a deed. Deed means ಕರಾರು ಪತ್ರ. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ದಾಖಲೆ, ಅದೇ ಕರಾರು ಪತ್ರ. ಆ ಕರಾರು ಪತ್ರ ಎಂಬ ದಾಖಲೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಸಹಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜಮೀನು ಮಾರಿದಾಗ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಡೀಡ್, ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಡೀಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಡೀಡ್, ಆ ಡೀಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ಟು ಸೆವರಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಅಗ್ರಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್, ಡು ಯು ನೋ? I hope you know it. Agree opposite word is disagree. AGREE. Agree means ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಳ್ಳು, ಸಮ್ಮತಿಸು. Its opposite word is disagree. Agree, agrees, agreeing, agreed, agreed. Disagree, disagrees, disagreeing, disagreed, disagreed. Okay, you have to know the different forms of the verbs so as you feel comfortable, easy, understand and confident about the verbs and their usage. Come on. You have agreed to several things. ಅನೇಕ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಆ ಡೀಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. One, he says, one thing was that, ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, they were to have the complete possession of the property. One thing was that, ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ದೇ ವರ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ಅವರು ಹೊಂದಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಏನು? ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಪೊಸೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ. ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್, ಡು ಯು ನೋ? COMPLETE. Complete opposite word is incomplete. Possession, POSSESSION. What's meant by possession? Possession means ಮಾಲೀಕತ್ವ, ಒಡೆತನ. ಕಬ್ಜಾ you call it. ಕಬ್ಜಾ you call it. Complete possession, ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಕಬ್ಜಾ, ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಒಡೆತನವನ್ನು ಅವರು ಹೊಂದಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. When you sold the land, they were to have the complete possession of the property. Of the property means ಆ ಆಸ್ತಿಯ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಒಡೆತನವನ್ನು ಅವರು ಹೊಂದಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ Shedilo's intention was that they were not in position to have the complete possession of the property. They didn't have it. Okay? Now, ಈಗ Don Anselmo, he comes to subject slowly. It seems, ಅನಿಸ್ತದ. Seem means ಅನಿಸು ಅಥವಾ ತೋರು. Understand? Seems, seeming, seemed. It seemed, ಅನಿಸ್ತದ, that every day, ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ. ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ, that here, please remember, that is there, ನೆವರ್ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್. ದಟ್ ನಂತರ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ವರ್ಬ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಅದರ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅದು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್. ದಟ್ ನಂತರ ನೌನ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊರಿ. ಏನು? ನೌನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಾಮಪದ ಬಂತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆವಾಗ ಅದರ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಆವಾಗ ಅದು ಅಡ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ನಂತರ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಬಂತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಂಜಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಎಂದು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅದು ಆ ಎಂದು. ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್ 3 ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ? ಹಾಂ. ದಟ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ? ದಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವಿಲೇಜ್, ಆ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನು ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಕತೆ? ಓವರ್ ರನ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್. ದಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವಿಲೇಜ್ ಓವರ್ ರನ್ ದಿ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್. ಯು ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಓವರ್ ರನ್. ನುಸುಳು. ದಿ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್, ಆ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟದೊಳಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಊರಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನುಸುಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆಂದು ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ನುಸುಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆಂದು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದೇರ್. ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಕಳೆಯು. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ತುಂಬ. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಚ್, ಮೋರ್, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್. ಡು ಯು ನೋ? ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೇಳಿದರು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಡಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್? ವಾಟ್ ಡಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್? ಮಚ್, ಮೋರ್, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್. ಮೆನಿ, ಮೋರ್, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್. ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಯೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೀಡಿಯೋ would spend much of their time in the orchard, it seems. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಊರಿನ ಹುಡುಗರು ದಿನದ ತುಂಬ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ಆ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೇ ಕಳೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಎಂದು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತಿದೆ. ವಿ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ನೋ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ನೋ. ನಮಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ವಿಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ನೋ, ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ನೋ. What if you, as the most respected man in the village, ಊರೊಳಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, if you could not stop them from doing so, it means the writer Juan A. Cedillo requests Don Anselmo, the gentleman of Rio and Medio, to ask the children of the village to stop going to the orchard. He thought the children would obey his words, as he was the most respectable person in the village. They didn't know that what Don Anselmo had in his mind. Don Anselmo was a true gentleman. You know it. He was a true gentleman. A true gentleman is one, he is never selfish. When benefits comes, he thinks of the benefit to others. He didn't accept the double amount when the Americans were ready to pay him for the additional land. He didn't accept it. If he had done it, he wouldn't have brought benefits to everyone in the village. He showed that he was generous. At the same time, heart in heart, he wanted to bring benefit to everybody in the village. See how he plans internally. Understand? It is intriguing plan. It is a plot made by Don Anselmo. Understand? That's why when Cedillo asked him to stop the children from going into the garden, so that in order that in order that these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. In order that, this is purpose. Understand, purpose clause. In order that, ಸಲುವಾಗಿ, these people might enjoy their new home more in peace. If you ask the children not to go into the garden every day, these Americans would enjoy their new home more in peace. They would live there in the new house, in the new orchard, happily. They had bought the orchard in Rio and Medio in order to live a quiet life, in order to lead a quiet life. They were fed up with the city life. They wanted to lead a quiet and peaceful life in Rio and Medio, especially in the orchard. Therefore, they had bought the orchard with the small house over there. They had thought, even though the house was small, quaint, and wretched one, they had decided to repair it. It had required small repair here and there. They had got it done. And even the fence was under repair. They got it done. And the trees in the orchard needed pruning. They got it done. Now they wanted to live happily, peacefully. They wanted it. But did they reach their aim? What happens? Let us see what happens next. Cedillo says, you please ask the children not to go into the garden, orchard, every day, so these Americans would spend their life happily. They would live happily in the new house. Let them lead a quiet life in the orchard. Then, what was his reaction? Let us see in the next lines. Okay? Yes. When he said so, understand, Don Anselmo, how he reacts to it. Let us see. Don Anselmo stood up. When he heard these words from the mouth of Cedillo, he stood up. Stood up means yaddu nillu. Stand up, past form is stood up. You know it. Understand? Stand up. Stand up means yaddu nillu. Stands up. ING form, standing up. Past form, stood up. Past participle form, what? Stood up. Don Anselmo stood up. Understand? And he said one thing to Cedillo. We have all learned to love these Americans, he says, because they are good people and good neighbors. I sold them my property because I knew they were good people, but I didn't sell them the trees in the orchard. Wow. See the technique, the gimmick, plan, plot made by gentleman of Rio and Medio. How he brings benefits to everyone in the village. Please remember, Don Anselmo stood up. Gentleman stood up in the office. Whenever he wants to say serious things, he stands up and delivers it. ಅವ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. He doesn't sit down and say his serious views. See here. He stood up, ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ, and spoke to Cedillo. We have all learned to love these Americans. We have all, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ learned to love these Americans. ಈ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ನರನ್ನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. We have learned to love. Here to love is to infinitive. You know it. We have all learned have has plus PPF, present perfect tense. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ನರನ್ನು ಪ್ರೀತಿಸೋದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. He said. Who said? Don Anselmo said. Because, he continues, they are good people. ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರು. Because is a conjunction, you know it. Because is a conjunction. Because is a conjunction. Because they are good people. BECAUSE. Because is a conjunction means ekendare. Do you know sometimes we use because of nimitya. Because of means nimitya. It becomes a preposition. Understand? Yesterday I didn't come to class because of some personal work. Okay, come on. Because they are good people. Good opposite word is bad. ಅವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ರೀತಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸೋದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. He very mildly, softly, gently, sophisticatedly, decently presents his views before Americans. Earlier he proved that he was a man of generosity. Man of generosity. ಬಹಳ ಉದಾರತನದ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಎಂದು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ. ಈಗ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ಲಿ he tackles the situation. And they are good neighbors. They are good neighbors. He speaks very nicely. ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಂದಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನೆರೆಹೊರೆಯವರು, ಬಹಳ ಚಲೋ ಅದಾರ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಮೀನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. I sold them my property. I sold them my property. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಈ ಮನೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡು, ಕ್ರೀಕ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡು, ಬೆಲೆ ಬಾಳುವ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾರಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ನ್ಯೂ ದೇ ವರ್ ಗುಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ನನ್ನ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. He never blames them. He never gets angry while speaking to Americans in the office. Right? And he never uses harsh words. It was the true quality of a gentleman. Don Anselmo speaks very politely but brings benefits to everybody in the village by speaking nicely, by showing generosity. Yes. He lost just $1,200 but brings more than that to everyone in the village. How? He says next. But ಆದರೆ I didn't sell them the trees in the orchard. In the previous paragraphs you might have observed while Don Anselmo speaking, he always says I sold my land, I sold my house. He uses only these two words. He never says I sold my orchard. Yes, this is to be observed in the story. He says at last, I didn't sell them the trees in the orchard. I sold my property. I sold the land to them, but I didn't sell the trees in the orchard. ಆ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾರಿಲ್ಲ. Come on, you try to understand. I sold the land but not the trees. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಜಮೀನು ಮಾರಿದ್ದೀನಿ ವಿನಃ ಆ ಜಮೀನಿನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಾರಿಲ್ಲ. It is a well plan made by Don Anselmo, true gentleman of Rio and Medio, by selling the land to the Americans at just $1,200. Even though they were ready to pay additional land for the additional land, he refused and showed generosity. Why? in future he knew that he was going to get more than that, not to him, but to everybody in the village. Dear students, I hope you came to know what these Americans do at that time. American family, what could it do? Earlier, he had shown lots of generosity. He had proved that he was a true gentleman. Now, according to law, the true owner of the trees were Americans, but they could not go against him to the court. They could not go to the court against Don Anselmo because he had proved that he was very generous, he was very good man. When he told the trees I didn't sell them, it means to whom the trees had belonged, from them the Americans had to buy one by one in due course. Let us see in the next subsequent paragraphs. Dear students, thank you very much for watching this video. And if this video has helped you in understanding these paragraphs, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for all my upcoming videos. With one more interesting video, I will see you next time. Till then, bye.